Okay, so today for writing, we are not doing this holiday writing menu. That's for Mrs. Furson's side of her group because she's in a meeting right now. So we are going to be working on what we were working on yesterday. So we need to go back to Wonders. And on your Wonders, you would go back to your to-do list and click on it. Mine does not work that way, so I can't click on it the same way yours does. But I'm going to pull up the writing we were working on yesterday right here. It was assigned to you. So you started this yesterday with the interactive model. You should have done this. And if you notice, from my interactive model, it saved everything I did yesterday, which we did just a little bit together, and it saved it. Okay, so today you are on the plan stage. This is the area in which your students will write their compositions. So this is the area that you're going to be planning your how-to text. Okay, because we're working on that as a writing for a couple of days. So you should have thought about what you are going to be writing about. So if you would take a moment and in the chat type the topic that you're going to do your how-to text about. So if I were doing this, I may write how to roast marshmallows or something like that. So go ahead and type what you are going to write your how-to text about. If you're not sure yet, don't write, I don't know. You have a couple minutes to think about it. How to chew a chicken nugget. Okay, Eric? Aria, me is not a how-to text. Write it in the chat what you're doing. Okay? I just want to see the topics that we're looking at. Eric can't be the only one that's brainstormed. Come on, guys. Bella, we are in the chat. We're writing the topic of our how-to text. Area, what kinds of art there is not a how-to. That's a research paper. You could maybe say how to draw something very specific. This is you coming up with an idea of how to tell someone to do something, okay? It's not a research paper. So it looks like a lot of us still need to think about that. How to read, how to draw a flower, okay? It could be how to ride a bike, how to bake cookies. It could be anything that you guys are coming up with. So I'm going to continue here. I'll be checking the chat. So if you're still typing, that's okay. So you're going to start with the instructions. This is your planning notes section, okay? So it says use the text editor space to the left to record your notes for the how-to text, okay? So in this space here, you're going to be able to plan things out on how you want to write things, okay? You're going to go through each tab here. It's one's introduction to pre-write. The first steps in the writing process is the pre-write stage. When you pre-write, you make a plan and gather ideas and information that you'll need to write, okay? Whenever there's a word, if you click on it, it will show you a little bit extra. When you pre-write, you plan what you will write about. There are graphic organizers. It says during the pre-write stage, you will organize your ideas. You may write your notes in the text editor or in a graphic organizer. So in this text editor, if I'm doing how to roast a marshmallow, I might write materials, what I need. And I would say graham crackers, a fire, all those things. I'm just writing one thing. You need to take your time and write all your materials out that you would need for some of the things like how to play baseball. You might say you need a baseball bat and a glove and a ball and maybe some protective gear if you're a catcher, those kind of things. You would write out a list of your materials. This here is a chart to give you an idea of what you could do as well. Oh, well, maybe it's not working. Okay, it might work for you. It's going to pull up a chart that looks like, let's see if I can find it. I don't think I can. It's going to pull up a chart with first, middle, last, all those things. So you may decide, what is my first step I need to do? And you would type that out, first step. And you would write what your first step may be. My first step might be make sure my fire is good. My second step may be make sure put marshmallows on my pokers, those kind of things. So you would make a list of your materials, make a list of your steps, and then you are moving on through today. So today you are working on the plan process only. You're not drafting, you're not revising, editing, or publishing. Today you're going to go through these steps here and you're going to write those things out. And when you finish, when you hit the X, it saves it automatically, okay? So if I go back to that assignment and click on it, and I go to start assignment, on my plan stage, it should have my work here. I may have forgot to hit the save button. You'll have to look around and see. It may be in different parts here. So you'll have to go through and check it. I know it does save. Oh, you hit... Let's see. When I'm done typing, okay, let's say I'm done typing. When I'm done with whatever I've typed, you have to hit this button right here that says save. Okay, so when I typed materials and then steps and reasons why, when I go to save, when I exit off, tomorrow when we come back to our writing, it should be saved for me. You have to save or you will lose everything. Okay, so make sure you are saving. And I want you to go, you're just in the plan stage, you're going through this area right here and following the steps, okay? And then you're writing the stuff that wants you to do in this section here, okay? Now, I noticed some more people either changed their topic or they decided to comment on their topic. That's completely fine. I'm glad some of you have thought about that. If you change your topic, today would be the last day to change it, okay? Because tomorrow we're actually starting to write, possibly, and you don't want to change your topic midway because then you have to go back and redo all your work, and you don't want to do that. So you need to make sure that you have your topic fully picked out, okay? Now, you're going to work on that. Remember to hit save when you are done typing today. I'm going to go back to my chat. I'm going to stop presenting. And if you have a question, comment with a question mark in the chat for me, please. Carter Arp, you have a question, buddy.
It's not a question, but do you think you're better than me at Madden 2021?
I don't think that's a question for right now, not in the middle of our chat, especially when we're trying to learn things. So if you want to continue questions like that, you'll be removed again. So please don't ask questions like that in the middle of our lesson, okay? That's a private question for another time, okay? Bella, you have a question. And I would put my Xbox controller down because we're doing writing right now.
How do we get on the writing?
Don't, time out. Carter Arp, don't you dare mute your camera so you can play Xbox in the middle of our lesson. Keep yourself live and wait. Okay, now Bella.
So how do we get on that writing thing? I can't remember.
It's on Wonders on your to-do list. Okay, and we did it yesterday, so it may not say that it's something new you have to do. You just have to go back. It's called How to Writing, okay? Okay, Max.
Bella's question, answer mine.
Okay. It looks like the rest of our chat, besides Axel, is not what we need right now. Axel, last question, and then you may get off and get started.
At 11, do we stop?
At 11 o'clock, take your break for your lunch. Now, remember, guys, after lunch, At 11:55/12 o'clock, you have music, not math next. So you need to get on Mr. Coney's page and do music. We have math at 11:15, okay? Or 1:15, 1:15, okay? So you may go ahead and get off for me and get started, okay?
Wait, yesterday for STEM, did you say